What can I say in public about Alisa? We share several traits. We both love Steve. We've got great smiles. We use the same air conditioner. Just quantity. You, however, stand alone in your distinct yichus, coming from a long line of rabbis. Here at JTS, I have stood in a long line of rabbis in the cafeteria. But you have rabbis and cantors and educators in abundance in your family lineage. Your father, what's his name? Your brother-in-law, Billy, your talented sister, Raquel, your brothers, your families are all so wonderfully talented, as were your grandparents, likely your grandfathers back in the day if they were rabbis, and they all hold strong Jewish degrees or ordination. Allow me to read several phrases and adjectives of testimony which I received from Beth when I reached out to them this week. Omnipresent, does the work of three, can always be counted on, and is one of my dearest friends. But tonight is not about Rabbi Krupnik. It's about Alisa. Alisa, please just don't call me Alisa. My parents named me thus after my late Uncle Gus. So please, Alisa, say it right and there's music playing. Say it wrong and it's almost like praying. Alisa, please everyone call me Alisa. Born in Nebraska, then living in Mercer Island, then serving as Hazzan Sheni at Park Avenue Synagogue, then Hazzan in San Diego, now Hazzan in the New Jersey, Philadelphia area. Rarely do you not have a football team which you can call your own. Claim allegiance and then stack the odds in the football pools. I know in just a while we will hear once again your kids' choir, your teen choir, sing a beautiful song of Modi'in, and how wonderfully seasonally appropriate. The Maccabees and all they did for our people. Modi'in, Kihilat Yedid Nefesh in Israel today is one of the first Masorti synagogues built with Israeli government monies in Modi'in. It's where Vernon's family, his daughter, lives. Modi'in. Oh, Modi'in. If it had not become fashionable for the Hazzan to stop facing the ark when davening, and to now face the congregation, you would have been the reason to do so. Your face, your passionate kavanah, your inviting smile makes you the preeminent Hazzan. Your colleagues here tonight, Rabbi Arno, Rabbi Krupnik, who on a personal note I must say is one of the most handsome rabbis has been a partner to you in every sense of the word. Steve, on every sense of the word. Alisa sings like an angel and is recorded with many of our contemporary giants of talent. She's also recorded. Her family, the von Pomerantzes, are very talented. They likely have 8 or 9 songs they intend on singing tonight, and we would be lucky, truly, to be gone by then. You never miss an opportunity to share your pride in your children who you love so dearly, your love of family, and your mother's cholent recipes. You, however, my dear Alisa, possess the essential ingredients for the recipe which makes up the delicacy, which is you. Yiddishkeit, neshama, and sprinkled with mishpacha. And whatever you're serving, I'll have 2 portions. The Hiddur Mitzvah Award. The root word hadar can translate to splendor, elegance, respect, or to adorn. It is so fitting that you will get this specific award, for to think of you, one immediately reflects on how you enhance life with all of your being. This year's Hiddur Mitzvah Award, Hazzan Alisa, Pomerantz-Boro.
There aren't enough words for you. Last month, I was invited by the U.S. Embassy to perform in Vilnius, the town that we call Vilna, the place that was once the center of Jewish life in Eastern Europe. The Yerushalayim of Europe, if you will, where the great synagogue of Vilna, where my grandfather sang, was brutally destroyed by the Nazis. The place that once boasted hundreds of thousands of Jews, 95% of whom were killed in the Shoah. 95%. To be a part of a mission to educate, to show the world that we still care, that we are still here, and to help in the rebirth of a Jewish community in a place where we were decimated, where roots and lights start to come up again. This is part of our journey to help spread Yiddishkeit throughout the world. Like Masorti Olami ensures that Jews throughout the world have the option to express their Judaism. My love and appreciation for Masorti began back in 1984. I was a participant on Nativ, USY's one-year leadership training program in Israel. In all honesty, my religious expression felt squelched in Israel until I spent a weekend at the home of Rabbi Michael and Naomi Gratz at the Masorti Shul in Omer. It was the first time that I was able to daven from the Amud in Israel. It was also the place that my boyfriend, now my husband Stephen, said, "I think I love you," for the very first time. Aww. It was a memorable Shabbos indeed. My love for Masorti grew when I became a Hazzan, and I began to promote the unparalleled programming for B'nai Mitzvah students with special needs in Israel, and was taken to new heights as I had my own child with special needs, and have had the privilege to work with so many differently abled students. It thrills me that the Campus Assembly is passionate about worldwide Masorti, and we are working together toward having cantors serving in Masorti shuls. Additionally, we are continuing our global mission by traveling to Germany this summer, and we invite you to join us. Please feel to talk to me or any of my colleagues about our upcoming mission. We would love to have you with us. I cherish this award and this recognition, and I am honored and humbled to do my small part. But we are never alone. When we achieve success in our lives, it is never really just about us. This is about giving thanks to Hashem, to our families, to our communities, to our friends and colleagues. I am blessed by the presence of my parents, Rabbi Moshe and Kay Pomerantz, who made me the person that I am. My greatest joy is giving them nachas, and they know how proud I am to be their daughter. My spectacular children, Rebecca and Joshua, my shul, congregation Bethel in Voorhees, New Jersey, and the South Jersey community, my Bima partners in crime, Rabbis Aaron Krupnik, Noah Arno, and Yitzchak Furman, and our professional staff that we have the honor to work with. My dear friends and colleagues, about a dozen of whom are here today, including 5 past presidents of the Campus Assembly. Pretty good. Yeah. You can applaud. Hazzan Stephen Stoehr, enough said. Cantor Leon Schur and Scott Stein for your musical arrangements, and to my dedicated teen choir, Shir Nefesh. All members of Cantor Schur's talented teens as well. You show us tonight that our future is secure. So thank you for being here and honoring all of us. To the other honorees tonight, and all of you assembled here today, I give you my blessing. As we read in yesterday's Parsha, when Jacob said to Esav, Kachna et birchati asher huvat lach, ki chanani Elokim v'chi yesh li chol. Please take my blessing that has been brought to you, for God has been gracious to me, and I have everything. Ramban has an interesting explanation. The person extending the blessing is saying, I share with you the blessings that God has given to me. I am grateful for what God has given me, and I share of that spirit with you. My greatest gift is recognizing how thankful I am and having the ability to express it, especially through tefillah. I love that our prayers give us the voice to say thank you. Many years ago, I began reciting Moda Ani before getting out of bed. It helps me start my day with a feeling of thanksgiving, and as I have gotten older, it's prevented me from getting dizzy. It is this feeling of gratitude that I like to carry with me every day. As I reflect on my life, I feel blessed. One of my favorite prayers is Modim Anachnu Lach. I like this prayer so much because it is written in the plural. We thank you, Hashem, for all of the blessings, the kindness, the miracles bestowed on us every day. As a community, we are stronger, and we can do God's work together. I originally wrote this Modim in honor of my miraculous daughter, Rebecca, who inspires me every day. But every time I sing it, I am blessed more and more. Through all of our hardships and difficult times in our lives, we still say, thank you, Modim Anachnu Lach.